welcome back to my channel. Y'all notice I'm wearing the shirt. And these shorts. They're like green, and then I got the purple bandana so I can match the icon himself. I hope everyone has had a wonderful December. More yapping. I know it's more yapping today, unfortunately. And I am very, very excited to be coming up on a new year, 2026. So in this video, I just wanted to talk to you guys about what's been going on in my life in December. It has been kind of a crazy month. Then I also want to talk about like what content to be looking forward to in 2026 and just kind of the energy I want to bring into this new year based on everything I've gone through this December. So, story time. December started off well. Starting YouTube when there was a lot going on, I thought would be a great idea. It was a lot to manage between having my 9 to 5, taking care of my normal things that I'm responsible for here at home, and then figuring out editing and stuff like that. But I am getting better with the editing. It's starting to take a little bit faster. I'm learning faster ways of doing things. It is just a process, and going into the new year, I'm definitely a lot more comfortable than I was a couple months ago. That being said, a lot of my time in December, the first half of December, was really spent behind the computer screen trying to learn things and everything like that, and it did cut into like time being spent with Mima and like other projects like cleaning the shed. Look, those things kind of did get put on hold. So the cleaning part will be resumed in 2026. Now we're getting towards the end of the month and I'm starting to film more videos like wrapping gifts. I prepared a whole gift box to send to my sister in New York. I had all that footage gone, and then boom, I got sick. Well, I started to get sick, and it kind of was a build-up thing. It wasn't as bad at first, and then it got really bad, and it just knocked me out for a good week and a half. And December flies. December flies, and between like having to do more shopping and take care of the house, like it was just a lot, and that really put everything on the back burner. And by the time I was feeling better, it was like way too late. Christmas had already passed, so that kind of ruined that. But last week I was still sick, and I was coming out of my room. I was still going to work. I just would wear like a face mask. I do kind of work by myself most of the night, so it's not as like terrible as it sounds. I was getting ready for work, or I was about to get ready for work, so I was coming out of my room and going into the kitchen, and I stepped in water, and I was like, why did I just step in water, you know? So I kind of look all over the floor, and I kind of noticed there's water everywhere all over the floor, and I was like, oh no. So I turned on the light, and I confirmed that yeah, there was water all over the floor, and it was coming from the washer. And I kind of let my Mima know, like, hey, I think the washer's leaking. So we go in there and we start mopping up the water and like trying to clean it up. And I guess the washer was on the drain and rinse cycle, and it was coming up from like one of the hoses. So once the washer stopped, so did the water. So it was just a matter of like cleaning everything up. And of course we called someone out to look at it, and he came Saturday, and he fixed what he thought the issue was, and he left. So we went ahead and did like a fill and drain cycle with the water or whatever, just to see if it would work. And not only was water coming from the washer, but we had like sewage stuff coming up from all the toilets and bathtubs in the house. So then we're like, oh no. That was really disgusting, you know, and it smelled as bad as you would think it would smell. And so we called him back, and he had to go to the store to get different supplies. And eventually we were able to get it drained, and nothing like filled over onto the floor, thank God. But that was a pain, and that was an expensive fix, you know, to have to spend randomly after the holidays like that, like, you know, so that was fun. And now like my Mima, the whole time they're there, my poor Mima is like fighting a cough. It's hard to breathe. She's like getting what we had. She seems to be doing better now. She's not as bad as we were, thank goodness. But it seems like she's just fighting that cough right now. But she's a tough cookie. She is. It was a lot, but we got it done. And that's a good thing. Now we are debating replacing the floors now because the tile is old. Like, this house was built in like 45 or something like that, and then my grandparents moved in like 50 something years ago or something like that. So this is a very old house, and I remember they replaced the kitchen floors when I was little. I remember coming over and my parents helping with that. Now, some of the tiles, we do have replacement tiles. Some of the tiles are getting loose. She actually wants a different flooring completely. She wants like wood, like a type of wood floor on there. It's not like real wood. I forget what it's called, but she wants something else. And since the floor got wet multiple times with that water coming from the washer, it did loosen up the tiles. Me and Noble were thinking it would be a really cool idea to replace the floors for Mima and get the flooring that she would want to pick. So that's definitely on our list for 2026. I do think that would make a really good vlog to like have that process. It's a thing of adulting that I've never had to deal with. I've always had like apartments, or honestly, when I was younger, I would stay in hotels and pay the weekly thing. I know that's kind of looked down upon, but it was all bills paid, and it really helped with me learning how to budget and everything like that when I was really young. Anyway, so this is a new level of adulting. I think it would be good, and I think it would be really cool to see Mima all excited about her new floors and stuff. So yes, that would be in 2026. Hello. I'm just gonna cut in here. Honestly, I have this video already uploaded in iMovie, edited, ready to go, when I decided, you know what, I want to go ahead and add in a little extra. I was really debating on doing this just because I didn't really start YouTube until like close to Thanksgiving, so I wasn't really sure on doing like a whole year recap. I don't want to talk too much. To sum up a whole year can be a lot, but I thought I would just go with some bad that happened this year, some ironic that happened this year, and some funnies and goods that happened this year. I'll end with the good stuff, that way it's the last thing you remember. I don't want to end on a negative note. So looking back towards this year, it really has been a hectic year. Y'all have no idea. Let me thinking back to things that have happened. I have been hospitalized because I was trying to clean the house and I mixed bleach and vinegar, and when there was ventilation I was fine, but once I got towards the back of the house where there wasn't as much ventilation, it got hard to breathe. I had to go to the hospital. I needed 2 breathing treatments. I needed antibiotics. I had like an inhaler. It was like really serious. Super embarrassing to happen when you're 28 years old, but whatever. It's unconfirmed because I don't have good enough insurance to be going to the hospital like that, but I did possibly break my toe. The only reason I say break is because it healed ugly. It healed crooked, and I feel like it would only do that if it broke, not like a sprain or something. I'll show you a picture of what it looked like when I originally heard it, and then what it looks like today. Just kidding, I actually couldn't find one, go figure, but I'm just gonna wait until my pedicure day to show you guys because my toe ain't going nowhere. I had my first really bad flat tire, and I mean like completely flat. Had to pull over and get it switched over in the rain. And see, we don't have a jack high enough to really lift up this car that I have high enough like we need to. It's a bigger SUV. So poor Noble, he did his best and he was able to finally get the tire on, but it was literally raining really bad. That was a really scary experience. That was a first time experience. I don't want to make this too long, so moving on to some positives. Some positives being, this was a really exciting year. I got to reconnect with my mom and both of my sisters, and I haven't talked to them since like 2018, so it's been a really long time, and that was exciting. Unfortunately with my mom, things are still a bit toxic, and It's not something I'm prepared to have in my life right now, but I am still talking to my sisters, and that's been really great. My oldest sister got married this year, so I got to attend her wedding, which was such a big blessing. And I also got to see my other sister that lives in New York. She came down, so I got to actually hang out with her in person for the first time since 2017. It's actually been really long, so that was such a huge blessing. I'll insert photos here so y'all can see who my family is. I also went on my first plane ride. I went on my first plane ride ever when we went to Wisconsin. I've never done that before. I grew up very, very poor, so honestly a plane I always thought was just for rich people. It was such a big thing. I was very nauseous. I was like when you're going up on a roller coaster and you get that nauseous feeling, except that nauseous feeling didn't end. I was like, well, this is why I'm not rich right here. I don't have a stomach. But I did get to visit Wisconsin for the first time. It's the most north I've ever been. I've never even really been out of DFW area all that much. I have been to Colorado once, and then now Wisconsin once. I'm finally in a stage of my life where I can afford maybe one trip every couple of years. I'm not really there to be like once a year girly pop yet, but I'm building, and it feels amazing to be able to build myself to the point where I'm at right now. You know what else that I didn't add? I also got a hand tattoo. It's not finished and it needs to be touched up. I've only done one round, but I get to start my hand tattoo. And another addition is I did lose a piercing. I had a piercing right here. It was rubbing up against my gum and starting to hurt. I knew it wasn't forever piercing when I got it, but I did have to take it out. And then I did take out my tongue ring. And my tongue ring I had for literally since I was 17 years old. I had for years. And it was doing damage to my teeth with the double piercing rubbing against the front and then my tongue piercing rubbing in the back. My gum was just really hurting. So I did have to say goodbye to a couple piercings, said hello to a new tattoo, and hopefully we will add on to this in 2026 too. And y'all know y'all will be there for that. I have just told y'all the summary of the ending of 2025 and what December has brought. And I just think, there's definitely way more positives than negatives. So if you think you've had a really bad year, I want you to make a list of positives. And you'll be surprised of how many positives you'll find. But even if that's like, hey, I was able to eat every single day this year. Hey, I have a roof over my head. Hey, I have a job. Hey, I woke up today. There is always something to be grateful for. And you know what? Let me know down below. What's something you're grateful for, whether it was good or bad that you went through in 2026. Because like I said, even though I'm upset that I was so sick and everything, I am glad because it was a reminder to take care of myself, and that's the energy I'm bringing in to 2026. Hiking content will start in 2026. It might even be my first video. Because that's another thing that I've kind of been slacking on, being behind the computer so much, is going outside. And with all the stress and just unexpectedness of the end of that has been December, I just think it'd be a really good idea to kind of decompress and take care of my mental health a bit. Be outside, be in the sun, be in nature, away from the blue light of the screens. Just detach from my situation a bit. So really 2026 is going to be about balance and self-care, reminding myself to unplug. I've been on go with so many different adventures and trying to create new streams of revenue for myself. I feel like I've really been pushing myself to the max. And I do think, in my personal opinion, getting sick was a big wake-up call, like, hey, you need to chill out, relax, and take care of yourself, because that's what I was forced to do for a week. So that's definitely what I'm bringing into 2025. I do hope you enjoyed these little snippets, and I think that would be my first video of 2026. I'm really excited. I do have a lot of hiking trails that I like to go to. There's new ones I want to go to, so lots of that content. I'm gonna continue to talk about my holistic journey. There will be a whole video about that. Cleaning content, more cooking content as I learn how to cook. I am honestly, like, I learned everything from originally getting HelloFresh. HelloFresh taught me so much stuff, and then once I got more comfortable, I started trying new recipes, and then I went on the holistic journey, and that opened up my mind a whole different list of ingredients and recipes. And so now it's just been a journey of like, what can I try to cook now, you know? So I may not be like technically correct. I know I don't use like correct knives. I just kind of grab whatever's sharp. But yeah, whatever. We're going to go on the journey together. And as I just explore and do things, I think just little daily vlogs, you know, and if there's ever something new that I want to do, I'll just tag it on too. But I'm really, really excited to continue this YouTube journey for 2026 and to grow. I just want to say thank you to everyone who's subscribed so far. The fact that I think right now I'm at 13 subscribers, and I haven't told none of my friends or anything yet. Like, only a very few people in my personal life actually know about this. So that's pretty cool. I've grown it all in the short time period that I've been uploading. So I just want to say thank you guys so much. And you know what? There was one more thing I want to tap on is New Year's resolutions, because I don't really do those. I don't really do those because I'm always trying to I'm always trying to grow and change and do better and learn. It's not just like for a New Year thing. A lot of New Year's resolutions don't even get really resolved because it takes baby steps. I don't know. I just think that I'm just going to continue the growth and route that I'm already on and just continue. That's my only goal, is to keep laser focused on this journey that I am on, because I feel so good. I've lost a lot of weight. I can feel a difference in my body. It's something I don't want to continue without having to really like laser focus or go. I don't know, you know. So that's kind of my thing on New Year's resolutions, and I think I will leave it there. Thank you so much for choosing to sit down with me and hearing me yap again. I really do appreciate it. Give this video a like and subscribe if you did enjoy this video and want to see more content. Let me know in the comments below. Do y'all have resolutions? What energy do you want to bring in to 2026? How was your December? Do you think you had an overall December? I do hope your December was way better than mine. But yeah, let me know. Have a happy new year, and I will see you guys in 2026. Bye.